Hello and welcome, I'm Veronique. In today's video we are going to be doing a full face of makeup from a brand that I know very little about. The brand is called Phoera, and as far as I can see it is an online company. I have been getting a ton of the advertisements in my Instagram and Facebook feeds, and curiosity has got the better of me, and I clicked and ordered one of their special packages, which is pretty much a full face of makeup. Cost me 635 Rand, which is not a lot of money at all, and I must say I was very impressed. I ordered in the morning and by the afternoon I got my delivery, which is quite astounding because I live outside of town. I've done a little bit of research on the brand itself, and from what I can mostly find, it looks like it is an American brand with a Chinese head office or something to that effect. All of their products are designed in America but produced in China. They are vegan and cruelty free. So in my little box, this was my little box that I got. And in my box of goodies, I got an eyeshadow palette. I got mascara, foundation. As far as I can see on the website, this is their star product. A gift with purchase, which is the little primer. What else did I get? I got a concealer, as well as an eyeliner, as well as a velvet liquid lip. I'm going to jump straight in and we are going to put this product on. I bought this about a week ago, so I have been playing with it, and for the most part I've actually quite enjoyed this product. But I thought I'd show you how it works, and if you're interested, maybe you'd like to order some of this too. Starting off the eyes first, I'm going to quickly prime my eyes with the concealer. Of all the products I bought, this is the one that I'm least in love with. But you'll see when I put it under my eyes why I say what I do. It is an online company, as I have mentioned earlier, so it is quite difficult to try and find the right shade of what you're looking for. The concealer, I picked a shade which is a little bit too dark for me, but the foundation, I got a great shade. I used a website which they recommend called foundation.com, and you type in what foundation you use and they can help you find a match for pretty much any other brand that's out there. I will link that website below because that's actually quite a good one to have. So let's get cracking. I'm going to prime my eyes with the concealer. Eyes are primed and set with some powder, and we are going to jump straight into this little palette. So on their website they have got 4 palettes to choose from. I would have essentially liked to have used the neutral palette, but that one wasn't available for me to choose when I was able to choose. So this is the guy that I chose. I did not realize that these shades would be as bright as what they are. So let me quickly show you what they look like when they are swatched. We'll start with Bloodstone, Alps, Chili, Bright, Rose, Sharjah, Midnight, Gem, Loess. They come across a little chalky when I am swatching them, but they definitely don't perform that way on the eye. So I'm going to do a simple little eye, well, as simple as I can with these bright colors, and let's jump right in. I'm going to start off with this peachy color here, and I'm going to pop that in my crease and my transition. You can see there's actually really lovely color payoff, and there's no fallout, which is lovely. They are quite powdery, as I said earlier, quite chalky, but that doesn't really bother me. Next I'm going to go in with this lovely bright orange, and I'm going to go into my crease. Color does not come out quite as orange on the eye. It's more of like a pinky corally color. I would have loved it if there was like a neutral brown or that type of color in this palette. I think it would have been a lot easier to use. I think the colors in this palette are quite limiting. Using yellow, I'm just going to blend the transition color. These shadows are very easy to blend. The gold is definitely my most favorite shade in this palette, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that all over my lid, and I'm just going to use my finger to do that. Lovely. so pretty. Using a clean brush, I'm just going to blend those colors together at the top here so it doesn't look as, the lines don't look as harsh. On a tiny little brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of the white and I'm going to pop that just under my brow. Maybe just a little bit in the corners of my eyes, the inner corner. Okay, that's lovely, that's really subtle, it's not too icy, which is quite nice, it's lovely. So all in all, this little palette is actually great, it works really nicely, just a little bit limiting in the color choices. If you enjoy a bright palette, you will absolutely love this one. The gem color, which is the green, is also really lovely on the eye. Now I'm going to play with the foundation. So this one here is the hero of their show, I think. If you look on their website, or a lot of their advertising is centered around the foundation, which they say is soft matte long wear liquid foundation. It's a full coverage, it's naturally flawless, it says, oil controlling and a lightweight feel. Also buildable, they say as well. But all of the reviews that I have read say that you should use the primer with the foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime half of my face and the other half I'm going to leave free, and let's see how well the primer works. It is a mattifying pore filling primer. It comes in two little sizes. This one is the 6ml, which retails for 109, or it comes also in an 18ml, which is 139 Rand. This one was a little gift with purchase. So let me show you what the consistency looks like. It's completely clear. It definitely does have a smoothing and mattifying effect, which is quite freaky to see here. Alright, let's pop that on half my face. I'm just going to take one little bit. So right off the bat you can see definitely it has made this part of my skin look satin smooth, and I do feel that it has filled in the pores. They're not nearly as noticeable on this side over here, but in terms of the shine under the lights you can see this side looks a little shinier, this one looks a lot matter. I have found in using this product that if you use too much of it, it does look like it gets very cakey on the skin. So I found that just one pump is just pretty much enough. It's quite a nice thick consistency, and this is how I've been using it. I've just been dotting it on my face. It looks like war paint. What's left to take on my sponge, and I'm just going to blend it in. Blending it on the side where there's no primer doesn't seem to have any issue. It seems to be blending quite nicely. The shade that I'm using is called Beige, and I have noticed that the product does not oxidize. It pretty much stays the same color the whole day. The product is easy to blend. I'm very impressed with what the coverage looks like. For me, this is as full coverage as I like to go. If you wanted to, you could most likely try and build it up, but I would be a little bit wary of that because it does tend to get a little bit cakey. I think if you have very dry skin, this product might not be the most fantastic one for you, but I think for an oily skin, this one is a very nice product. Before I do the concealer, what I am going to do is I'm just going to line my eyes. This is the eyeliner. It is a liquid eyeliner, and it is a waterproof formula, and I chose the color brown. It is quite a dark color brown, and what's lovely about this one is that it does not feather out and it lasts all day. So I'm just going to pop a very tiny little eyeliner on my eyes, and you can just see how easy it is. It doesn't skip, and it lines so beautifully. Really lovely, quick and easy. Next up is the mascara. They call this a 9D mascara. I got it in the color black. It is waterproof. It comes with a plastic applicator, which usually I should say, I am not a massive fan. I like a nice big fluffy brush because I generally always poke my eye out with these plastic bristles. But this formula is absolutely stunning. I have thoroughly enjoyed using it. It says it's a volume, lift, length and no clump formulation. I will say that it lifts and lengthens my lashes, but I don't think that it adds a tremendous amount of volume. Let me show you what I'm saying. I'm going to pop it on the one eye so you can see. It doesn't build very well with multiple layers. It seems to do very well with just one layer, but this product does not move, it does not crease, and it does not flake. I wore it to gym the other day, a boxing class where I perspire quite profusely, and it did not budge at all. So I'm really enjoying this formulation. And the brush, I have not poked my eye out once, which is quite promising. So now you can see side by side. I've taken my time on the application and I really enjoy what this looks like on my lashes. My daughter's not a massive fan. She says they look a little bit too spider leggy for her, but I quite like the fact that they separated and they lengthened. And I suppose I'm the one that's wearing it and I need to love it. And I do. The lashes are done and dusted, so now I'm going to pop the concealer on. This unfortunately is the wrong shade for me. I chose the shade Custard and it's a little bit just too dark. I'll just pop that on and then you can see I'm going to just blend it. It has a very strange consistency. It almost feels like it's dry, and I'm not too sure. It is a bit strange. The two eyes side by side. I would have preferred something a little brighter, but the coverage looks pretty good. I'm going to set my under eye with a powder. I didn't get one in the box, so I'm just going to use my own one. Just a tiny little bit just to set the under eye. So my face is pretty much done with all of the products that I got in my box, all except the Velvet Matte lipstick. This one is, they say it's a 24-hour wear liquid lipstick. My experience is that it doesn't last 24 hours, it doesn't last very much after you've eaten your food, but the formulation of this product is really lovely. I ordered the color Androgyny, and unfortunately it is very dark for the palette that I chose. The clash is quite scary. So I'm going to show you what the color looks like, and you can see it's a very lovely mulberry cool tone color. So I will show you what this looks like with a more neutral eye. And what I love about this product is that it did not bleed into my fine lines, and it's beautiful. It doesn't pull once you eat. It was very easy just to reapply the product. I really enjoyed the formulation of this lipstick, and I definitely will look for different colors in it. But just for my look for today, this color is a little bit scary. I'm going to quickly bronze and blush and put highlighter on my face, and then we'll have a look and see what this product looks like in natural light. Okay, here we are in natural light, and I must say that I really do enjoy what my skin looks like. My skin does not look like I have a ton of makeup on. It looks quite natural. I really enjoy it. It is quite unusual to have it so jolly matte, but that's what the foundation does. It is a mattifying one, and I quite like what it looks like. The time is now 12:20, so I will check in with you later on this evening and just show you how well the product has worn. Time for our last check-in of the evening. It is now almost 9:15. It has been a very long day, but my makeup still looks lovely and fresh. As you can see, my eye makeup looks lovely. You can still see that my colors on my eyes are quite vivid. The eyeliner is still very much where I put it this morning. It has not feathered and it has not faded. And my mascara looks fantastic. I mean, it has not transferred and it has not flaked. I really do enjoy wearing this mascara, I must say. My foundation looks lovely. I'm very impressed with it. My skin doesn't look shiny. I would be very interested to see how well this foundation works in the summertime. But it has controlled my oils pretty much the whole day. There has been a little bit of wear on the tip of my nose and around my mouth. The foundation has worn off a bit, but it's nothing that's super noticeable. Around my eyes, the concealer, I'm not a fan of the concealer. I'm going to zoom you in so you can just have a look how that has worn. So you can see along the fine lines around my eyes that the product has collected, and if I move my skin a little bit, you can actually just see that there's no product in the fine lines. So I'm not too impressed of how the product is worn around my eyes, so that is the one that I won't be repurchasing. But on the whole, I must say that I'm very impressed with the makeup that I have purchased from the Phoera brand, and very inexpensive makeup as it is. I will link the prices and the products that I have used in the description below, that if you're interested you can have a look, or you can just pop onto their website, which is phoera.co.za, I think it is, and see for yourself. I know that I am definitely going to purchase a more neutral palette. I think for 165 Rand for 9 shadows that work this well, I'd be very interested to try their neutral palette. And I am going to see if I can find some other shades of their liquid lipstick, because I really enjoy the formulation of this one. And yeah, as I said, I love that mascara. I really enjoyed wearing the mascara, and the foundation is great. In terms of the one little thing that I haven't spoken about, because I just looked at it now, is the primer. Truth be told, I can't see a difference between the two sides of my face. Both of my sides of my face have worn just as well as each other, and I found that using just one pump of the foundation blended out beautifully on both sides. So this one is a little bit, maybe I'll play around with a little bit more, but it's not one that I'd be hard pressed to go and buy. The rest of the makeup that I've spoken about that I've enjoyed, I definitely would recommend. Well, that's it from me for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, won't you consider subscribing to my channel? I would so appreciate that. And while you're there, ring the bell, and then you'll be notified of all of my upcoming videos. Until the next one, I'll see you soon. Bye.